I remember being sick every time I trained here.
On this lot in Kemptville, south of Ottawa, a training center for a covert RCMP squad used to stand. This RCMP officer, who we're calling Mike to protect his identity, trained here for months in 2004.
And as you walk in, you would smell the mold from the basement. It was almost sickening. There were literally hundreds of dead flies in our rooms.
From 1988 until it closed in 2006, this bunker served as a school for recruits tasked with installing surveillance equipment for undercover investigations.
We worked in the ceilings. We had to drill into concrete, cut into drywall, which was...
What some RCMP officers didn't know is that this building was contaminated with lead in the water and paint, asbestos in the walls, silica in the cement, toxic molds, according to inspection reports that spanned a decade.
An X-ray indicated a lump on my lung. I had surgery.
Mike almost died in 2010 from a lung infection caused by a fungus that his doctor blamed directly on the Kemptville building. Through our investigation, we have identified at least 6 members of the RCMP who died prematurely of neurological disease or cancers and who trained at the Kemptville Center.
We've known for years that certain heavy metals such as manganese and lead can affect the motor system.
This neurologist treated one of the deceased officers. Without toxicology reports, it's difficult to make a direct link to the building, but says some people who are genetically predisposed can get sick when exposed to heavy metals and mold.
An immune reaction that occurs after, say, one is exposed to different fungi or bacteria in the environment.
I want is that this be publicly disclosed so people can understand what dangers they were exposed to while they were at that building site.
The RCMP says it's willing to take follow-up measures if needed, but asserts that the officers were informed at the time of the presence of contaminants in the building. That's not the case, say a dozen RCMP officers we spoke with, many of whom suffer from health problems since training in Kemptville. Brigitte Bureau, Radio-Canada, Ottawa.